Welcome back to my $15 COMC journey. A few weeks ago, I started out with $15 and wanted to see how far I could go on this journey. So this week, I got an update from COMC and was able to create a separate account for this journey to make it easier to track and easier for people to follow along. So you can see here, you just type in a username, an email address, as well as a password. And you can click on that register button. Once you do, you'll receive a verification code to the email that you inputted. So you might have to wait just a minute to get that verification code. Once you get it, punch it in, you can submit, and you will see this user agreement. You can scroll on down. I'm not going to take too much time to read it here, as you can do that on your own if you'd like. But once you've gone through the whole thing, you can click this box and activate your account. Then you'll see your dashboard. It's going to show you how much store credit you have. You can see your buyer menu, your seller menu down below with some different options. You can set up promotions. You can see your port. You can see your store credit. You can cash that out. And then over here, you're going to see all of your account information. So how many items you have, the value of your cards in your account. But then we're going to go ahead and purchase some store credit so we can get those cards transferred over from my other account to this one and get us set back on track. So I do have to input $20 here, and I'll show you at the end of the video how I'm going to balance that out to where we were. Because you have to do around $10 amount, you're going to have to enter in your contact information when buying some store credit. So you'll just have to put your name, address, and then it does ask for your phone number, which I don't know if you have to put in or not. Then you can see this personal info. This is just if you want to input those different things, you can. It's going to ask if you own a card shop. I do not. And then it gives you some offer settings. So if you're going to sell on COMC, you can put a minimum offer or percentage that people are able to send you, or even an auto accept number. This one is a key right here. You start in the standard simplified shipping mode that combines shipping for you for one flat rate. That shipping is kind of tied into the price, or if you're going to be doing a lot of flipping like we are, or you can go with the advanced reseller mode. And then it's just going to tell me that the free storage threshold for my account is 75 cents. So once I get all that set up, I can go ahead and purchase some store credit. Like I said, I'm going to put $20 in because the sum of the cards that I had in my inventory and the bank balance that I had left previously was it was about $17, I believe. So it'll take you to PayPal. You have to put in your information once you get in, and then you'll see this confirmation that you've paid money. Then once you go back to the merchant, you'll see that there is some pending money, and it takes just a second to get that money put into your COMC account. So I'll refresh here, and we'll be able to see that money come through. So there we go. I have $20 in my account. Now I'm going to go ahead and purchase those cards that I had left in my inventory, and then we'll take action to make sure my bank balance is the same. So some of my seller stats won't be accurate, but it's not going to be a big deal, hopefully, in the grand scheme of things. So I'm going to go through, purchase all of these Darnolds that I still had left in my inventory. You can see most of these prices are right on or within a penny of where I was, because my other account I have a sale going, and so it was hard to get it exactly where it needed to be. So I got those Darnolds added to my cart. I'm going to put these Anthony Simons in as well. And then we'll get that Pink Essentials one and our 2 Terrence Mann Optic rookies. So there's the Simons. Oh, I forgot to edit the price on that, so I'll do that as I get it added to my cart, and then I'll show you the update. So the purchase price on that, I believe, was 60 cents or 61 cents. So I'll just change that before I make this purchase so that we can see that reflected when it sells. And we'll get those Terrence Mann optics added to my cart as well. All right, there's all sorts of different optics. We're just the base optic. See, the one I got for $1.11, and then I got one for $1.25. So we're going to pay an extra penny there, but hopefully he has a good playoff run and that penny isn't significant at all. All right, so we've got all these added to our cart here. The Manns, the Simons, and the Darnolds that I had left in my inventory previously. You can see the $7.76 that I'm going to be paying for that, an estimated value of $35.50. All right, so I'll go ahead and send that offer for the full price, obviously, because I want to keep that consistent. And just going to go through and mark these all as not for sale, just so we can remove that notification that I have items that need attention. You can see there that I did get that Simons down to 61 cents as I bought for the first time. So I still have $12.24 left. My actual bank balance is, I believe, $9.43. So I'm going to go back and make an adjustment so that we can get that balance in the right spot. So I'll just go to my purchase history, go back to me as a seller, and I'm just going to go buy a really cheap card and pay more. So I marked it up. So you can see most of those I have set in my other account for 9 cents, but I'm going to pay $2.81 for it so that I can get that balance back down to where we want it to be so we can track this journey as we go. So we got that. I'm going to just put it as not for sale, and I'll just keep that in my inventory. That way it doesn't impact my totals going forward. So you can see it's about a 3-cent card, I guess, now, as other people have priced. But that'll take us, we'll go back to our dashboard here. And we can see that $9.43 balance. You can see my stats there on the side. And now I'm going to go back and put some of those items for sale, just a few of them at the moment. I think I'm going to wait on the Terrence Mann cards. As I said, I'm hoping he has an impact late in the season or in the playoffs, and I can see his value go up a little bit more. I'll put one of these Darnolds for sale, see if I can get 1 or 2 of those to move here in the next week. And then we'll get these Simons listed as well. I'm gonna do 90. I'll do $1.09 on that. I might move that down in the future if it doesn't move. But then also going to put one of these optics up for sale as well. So I always like to be one of the lower priced, if not the lowest priced items on the site to keep things flowing, keep that cash moving and turning over. So I'm going to do some looking, on what to buy with my $9.43 left in my bank. And we'll post an update on that as soon as I find something that I'm interested in buying and I think will turn over relatively quickly. So thanks for joining. Thanks for following along. I wanted to just share that update of this separate account that I've been trying to communicate with COMC about over the last couple of weeks. That's part of why there's not an update there. Did sell the Darnold patch prism that I had initially bought. Was able to sell that. I think the sale price was $5.62 and I got $5.27. So you see that added to my previous total within my bank. So have that money to spend. Gonna look for a good quick flip opportunity to spend that on, and we'll post an update to my Instagram page, and we'll let you know next week in the YouTube video on what I decide to buy. Have a great week. Thanks again for joining us at the Crown Card Connection, and specifically with my $15 COMC Journey.